Okay, so if you're on the restream, I tried to go live yesterday, and after like a half an hour, I gave up. So I'm going to hope that people come in because this was unexpected, but I've been trying to do a video all day, and one thing after another, just I can't. So I finally told the husband, stay away so I can get stuff done. So this video is for my 12 by 12 junk journal challenge 2020 of September. So I can put that away now. And of course I had to bring some stuff with me. So, well, I didn't do that this weekend because I couldn't bring my sewing machine. But trust me when I say I wanted to. So what I did was I took a whole bunch of scraps. It was a bigger bag than this, but that's just what I have right here. And these are all things that I made while I was out of town. Actually, I have added some things since I got home because, like I said, I couldn't bring my sewing machine. But all of these things are made out of scraps. And if you hear background noise, that's my dog, Twiggy. Hi, Rosie. Yes, I am having a great day. How are you doing? Oh, sorry about that. I forgot to turn my phone off. Okay. So, what you missed, Rosie, was that's my dog in the background. But what I'm doing is 12 by 12 Junk Journal Challenge 2025. I'm glad you're doing great. I've been trying to go live for 2 days, and yesterday it was like a half an hour, and it still wouldn't connect, so I gave up. But I did go away this weekend, and I had to take some scraps with me. I had a business meeting weekend, and I made some things. This year, I couldn't bring my sewing machine, but I did do a few things after I got home. But for the most part, all of this stuff is just made out of scraps. Little, yeah, just, oh, that doesn't want to stay on. This is packaging. This is packaging also. So this is packaging also, just covered up. And what do we got here? Just little stuff. This is an envelope actually dyed. Oh, thank you, Rosie. Just out of scraps too. Are you a scrap? I mean, not a scrap. Do you make junk journals too? And yeah, this here actually is a double pocket. And I know these don't go, but I'm trying to get my craft room under control. And I left Saturday afternoon, but before I left, I cleaned up my floor and I put things in. There is a bunch of stuff that I still have to go through. This is packaging also. But I figure just one bin at a time is what I can do. And this is packaging also. And this is a floating double pocket. And this is Rit dyed paper. Oh, yes, I know, isn't it? This is packaging. A lot of this stuff is just leftovers from other projects. Do you have a channel? Because if you do, I would like to and see. This base is actually packaging also. And this was packaging also. This was packaging also. And this is just leftover papers that I had. And this is greeting card. Just a few pages in there, but I thought that was really pretty. And this is leftover, and this is a packaging also. Maybe this year. Yeah, my very first video was like 2.5 minutes long. And all it was a flip through of the thing that just one little thing that I had made. These are bags that I made out of that packing paper that comes in the Amazon packages. But one of my friends said, just do it. Even if you don't tell anybody and nobody knows that you're going to do it, just jump in with both feet and do it. And I told my husband that I felt really weird sitting in this room talking to myself. And he said, you sit in that room and talk to yourself anyway, so what's the difference? Right? But this is packaging. That's packaging. And this is actually pharmacy bags. And I was messing around with some, and these started off as brayer offs. And then in order to cover up the words on over, you can still see it a little bit. But this is more like, I guess, a glue book or something. I don't know. I was just messing around trying to get the scraps under control. So that's that. And this is what I was making. This is a Jello box. And these papers here, I did some other jelly prints, and I took the brayer offs on the other side of that page and I photocopied it. So that's what that's for. So let's see what we got here. I tried to separate this stuff as much as possible. These are all the big pages, and I figured that these are, it's Rose D 2016. Let me write that down, because otherwise I will forget. All right, I will check you out. You got to get a video up. That'll be awesome. Because I've only been doing this. I think these are going to fit. Actually, I checked them later. I've only been doing this like two years, 1 year. I think it's 2 years. But this is only like the third time I've gone live, because I really wasn't sure if anyone would come on. But the people that I've met a lot of people and made a lot of friends in this community, and they're all like, just go live anyway, even if nobody comes on, because somebody will go back and watch that replay. So this spine is actually, I think it's 1 inch. It's almost 1.25 inches. So I think I'll be able to get 3, let me see here. I think I'll be able to get 3 signatures out of this, or in there, actually. Thank you. Yeah, so yesterday when I tried to go live, it was just spinning and spinning and spinning. And I was sitting here for more than 30 minutes, and I was like, I got things to do, man. I can't sit here any longer and see what's going to happen, because I had to go. So since that's so big, I think I'm going to try and get 10 pages if I have that many. When I left on Saturday, I did a quick live of my craft room to hold myself accountable with my floor of shame. and I actually was able to get everything off the floor and into bins. That's why I was able to bring some stuff with me and not fuss too much over I want to bring my whole craft room, even though I'm only staying one night. What is this? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, perfect. Or maybe I'll only get 2. I'm not sure. We'll just tear paper and see how many I'll get. These here are papers that I dyed with different colors, and I tore them. Oh, actually, we'll have to fix that one. I crumpled them up and sprayed them with dye and left them to dry overnight. And this is my homemade antique tape, or whatever you call it. If you watch a lot of people, I watch Margaret from 7 Plaza. Where are my scissors? And she calls this boo-boo tape. So and now that's fixed. Okay. So what are you up to today besides hanging out with me? Is it nice where you live? It's gorgeous here. Oh, you know what? I probably didn't even need that tape right there. It's about 80 something here right now. Yeah, I don't know if I'll have to cut that. I don't want to cut that. I like the torn edges. Yeah, that didn't really work. But, oh, it took 2 pages. That's okay. Here we go. How many we got here? Oh, that's terrible. I'm sorry to hear that. I actually never got COVID, but my husband had it twice, and he was down for the count the first time for like a month and a half. And we own a small business. We have a plumbing company, and we can't afford for him to be down because I push the paper. I don't know how to do the plumbing. So that was kind of not a good time. But the second time he had it wasn't really that bad as the first time. But I hope it's not too bad. Yeah, he's good now though. But he didn't get the shot. He didn't want to. And I did. But even with as bad as he was, I'm surprised I didn't get it. But I was good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. Oh, you're in North Carolina? Okay, I'm in Georgia. I'm on the border of I'm close to South Carolina, but Florida is not too far away. I'm in South Georgia. But it's still in the mid 80s. Feeling like 90 is what it says on the weather today. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. We might just get 2 in there. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay. So who else have you watched today? I was coming. Oh no. Man, I haven't been on a plane in like 30 years. Oh, I cut that too short. Yeah. I don't smoke cigarettes anymore, but the last time I was on a plane, you could still smoke in the airport. So I took 2 away. Okay. Yeah, that was a really long time ago. Oh yes, I love her too. She just hit. I wasn't able to watch it yet, but she just hit 50,000 subscribers. Also, yeah, I haven't watched. Is that Gee? Is that how you pronounce it, or is it G? I've heard of her channel, but I haven't really watched anything. Gee. So yeah, she's Gee. Yeah, she's one I was told I need to look up and check her out. Also, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Do you hear? Do you hear that? G. And what happened to the other one? Okay, I lost a page here. Gee. Okay, Gee Care. That noise that you hear, that's my dog, Twiggy. She's got a bed right directly underneath my desk, and she's an American Bulldog Pit Bull mix, and so she has breathing problems. I think that'll be fine. And because it's kind of junky, like this was started off as a brayer off page. Also, the paper itself was actually yellow because I did not want to use the yellow paper. Let's see what we got here. So I'll use this. And I don't really measure. I do most of my measuring by eyeballing and tearing because I don't like to. Oh, you don't hear? Yeah, she's older, but I think that's one of the things with uh, bulldogs because the way their face is shaped or something like that. I'm not really sure. So this is how I measure that. I just kind of eyeball that there, and I'm just gonna go like right about right there where these dots are, and then right about there. So did you just recently get COVID? Are you in your the beginning stages of it part? Okay, this actually came out of a jewelry box, but this is what I use to poke my holes. It's like well, the top part is covered in velvet, but I think it's just, styrofoam or whatever. 2 weeks. Yikes. Are you feeling any better? I hope you're feeling better. That's a long time to be down with being sick. I can't stand being sick. Okay. So what I was doing actually while I was waiting for my husband to stop coming in and out was this Jello box here. This here is just a piece of uh, plain white fabric that I coffee dyed, so I can hide the back part of that. Okay. And this is this is how I eyeball things. And it looks like all of those are going to be stuck outside all the edges, and I'm fine with that because this is just me trying to get rid of my scraps. Because what I think I'm going to do is, still no energy. Yeah. Yeah, if I had to do it again, I wouldn't do the shots myself, but I had a job that I felt really pressured to get those shots. I don't work outside of the house anymore though, so okay. So this here is just embroidery floss, and that's usually what I use. Yeah. And I coffee dyed it. So yeah, I'm really kind of disappointed that excuse me, I was talked into it. Those are not the good scissors. Because yeah, if I had to do it all over again, I would have said no. But that's okay. Things happen. Okay. And I do cheat with this because I have a hard time. I suppose I'd have an easier time if I crafted with my glasses on, but I feel like they kind of get in the way. But I do this kind of weird because since I always use embroidery floss, um, this one was first. I start out the back and go through 2 holes first and then go in through the front. You'll see. Just because, and then the tie will be in the front. And that's because I always tend to split my thread. And I had to figure out the best way to not split the thread. Yeah. Okay. Out. So now, where'd that little thing go? Oh, here it is. And then I just put that thread back through here, and then I go in through the middle, and then I don't pierce the thread. I had to figure that little trick out the hard way, but it works really well. At least it does for me. Anyway, but for the most part, there we go. Yeah, when it hit, just one day everything was fine, and the next day everything was shut down. Uh, it's kind of strange. Okay. Get in there. I cut my nails the other day, and now I don't have anything to grab onto. Okay. One. Is this the way it goes? Yep. And I keep these too, just in case I have a whole drawer full of them. Which I suppose I could actually throw those away because they're made for specific spines. But I'm trying to get a little bit more organized. I don't know how to explain this. My desk is actually a door, and it's held up by 3-drawer filing cabinets. Come on. And so the top drawer of that is where the pens and pencils and stuff go. And then 2 drawers for actual files. And I keep all my, I keep everything too. But my desk is a mess right now, and I bought these storage shelf things that I bought two of them, and they have a drawer. So one of them has stamps in it, like wooden stamps, and then the other one holds my punches, but they're pretty big and they don't really leave me any room, because right in front of me right here is my sewing machine. um, because I actually started as a quilter. um, I actually found junk journaling in the middle of COVID because my job was very stressful, and I would come home from work after 3 hours. It would take me 3 hours to get home, just because I was going with the traffic. And I would stay up late and just watch. Hi, Diana. I would just stay up late and watch videos all night. And then someone said, why don't you just start making those? So I probably watched videos for like 2 years before I made the first one. Okay. There we go. How are you today, Diana? Okay. So with all this stuff, so I'm going to keep these because we can make something else out of that. And actually, these two are too big. Okay. Doing good. I'm glad to hear you're doing good. What are you up to today? Is it nice where you're at? Oh, that one's too small. That's fine. So I'm just going to cut that off so it matches. Oh, well, that doesn't really match now, does it? Okay. And here's my little trusty thing of scraps here. What do we have? Not much of nothing. I got a lot of big pieces, but let's see what we got. We'll use this here. And that doesn't look straight. A little warm. Yeah, it's like mid 80s here. Yeah, that's not straight at all the way around. But that's okay. We'll fix it. Okay. My roses are beautiful, though. I actually need to cut them back because they're growing like weeds. Oh, Jacksonville, you're right. You're not that far from me. Not that far at all. Why is that one not there? There we go. I don't really know if that's got a side or not. So Diana, I'm just, this is actually my project for the 12 by 12 Junk Journal Challenge collaboration that I do every month with Dawn from Scrapbook Sage and her crew, which since I went live, I have all the information on them saved in my phone. So once this uploads, I'll be able to go in and add everybody else. So you'll be able to see what everybody else is doing. Okay, so normally when I sew, I'm using and so I actually don't know if I'll be able to show you how I'm doing that, because when I use my phone, I use this and I just move the camera like that, and then you can see what I'm doing. And I don't really want to move that because I I don't want to make y'all dizzy. And Rosie is under the weather, so she's watching us from bed. So I'm just going to sew that real quick. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's cool the way I have it set up. I did a quick walkthrough of my craft space the other day because people keep asking me when I sew, how is it that I get such a good shot? And it's because I think the reason why everybody else doesn't get as good a shot as I do is because they must have their um, phone the arm thing that you put your phone on. They must have it attached to the back of their desk, and mine, because I have a door, my desk is wider than a normal desk, so I have to have it in front because otherwise it won't reach. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, we can put something like that down. And see all these little scraps. After I'm done today, I think I'm just going to, no, that's not big enough, throw all this stuff away. Because all these little things are just too big. I mean, too much. You know what I mean? It's just too much. I can't. Yeah, Rosie, please do check them out. I have actually a really long list of paper dyeing, but yeah, I love to sew, and I actually have two sewing machines. So one of them is strictly for quilting, and the other one sits here. So because I like the way sewing looks. Let's see. Okay, what else can we put on there? Maybe some paper behind it. I also ordered some stuff from what's her name? Kelly over at Root Pursuit. I don't know if you guys have heard of her. Her craft space, and I think that her studio is actually separate from her house because she did a craft room tour not too long ago. And huge space. Paper diamond. I actually found a way that works very well for me, even just doing it inside. A lot of people think that you can't, what am I looking for? I can put some fabric on there and see what that looks like. I dye mine in, it's a drawer actually from one of those Sterilite containers. And I put them in stacks of 10, and I actually just did a video on this, but I pour coffee over a bunch of ice, and when the ice melts, then I put the papers in stacks of 10 until all the paper is covered by the liquid. Yeah, I don't even know who I just said. Oh, Kelly from Root Pursuit. Yeah. So I got I just got a few boxes from her yesterday, and I haven't been able to do a video on that yet because I had to go. Because that's what I was trying to do my live on yesterday, was like a craft haul show and tell thing. Okay. What do we have